Welcome back to Seriously, Sir. We are here for part 2 to interview Ryan again. If you have any questions at any point, please just comment and we will be happy to answer them. I'm Corey.
I'm Amy.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're here for No Judgment Zone. So we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to share your stories and discuss them as well. So our email is seriouslysir2, that's TOO, seriouslysir2@gmail.com. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Welcome back.
Only took 3 forevers.
That's okay. That's okay. Better late
You
than
were
never.
having truck issues. So
Better late than never.
So we're going to pick up with the questions that we left off with.
Yeah.
So our first question is, what is something you're drawn to on a dating profile?
I mean, obviously, looks are going to be a lot of it. No matter what, you have to be physically attracted to the person, but also the effort that they put into it. Are they just giving you one line of a description? Are they giving you a full-on novel? I look for something that's kind of in the middle. And then really just don't be lazy with it.
Okay.
That's kind of the big thing is don't be lazy, but don't overshare either. Leave a lot of information to be asked during dates, things like that. Don't give your whole life story on the bio.
So it's so funny. I just watched I follow this guy Taylor or something. I can share it on our social media if people want, but he talks about how dating like apps are actually made for men. Like he
Really?
believes they're made for men because men are so visual and go by looks. And so it's more of swiping for them, whereas girls are more like feelers. And so a girl can't have like as much feelings until they meet the person and they're like with the person.
I want to interject on that.
Okay.
So you're telling me that if you went and you read a biography that was everything you wanted and the person was god awful ugly, you'd still go on a date with them?
Probably not.
Okay then, thank you.
I was gonna say things.
I mean, I'm not saying that looks are everything, but
men and women can separate certain things, so a guy can go strictly off of looks.
Where
if he's looking for one thing, let's just say.
And
where women, we need to kind of feel it too. Even if someone's super hot and they've got, the personality of a bag of rocks, I don't want to hop into bed with them.
But I will say there have been people that I'm not super attracted to that like check all the marks that I've gone on dates with.
Okay.
But they weren't a toga guy, were they?
Yeah, but you wouldn't go on a date with Quasimodo even if he checked all the boxes.
Probably not Quasimodo.
I think we did this. I think we're on the second half.
Are we?
Your half.
That is my half.
In the beginning?
Oh, no. You're right.
Sometimes.
Way to go.
Sometimes I'm not a senior, Ryan.
Someone's having a senior moment.
Pause, please.
That's why that was a stupid ass joke. That's my... Go ahead.
What are some green flags a man would give to show a woman he's interested in her?
Effort and communication. That is a big thing. If a guy's interested in you, he's going to make the effort to communicate with you. Another one is the effort to try and be around. If let's say you invite somebody and, they've blown you off 3 times or they've said, hey, I can't make it, whatever. Yes, there's going to be times where it's like, hey, I already had something going on. But if they do it every single time, who really plans their life out that way? Who has everything planned for every... Look, you just gave that look like she does. Oh, well, there you go.
I do lately.
But
do you want to see my calendar?
No, because it will give me too much anxiety. But making the effort, whether it's communication, showing up, or just even initiating, like, hey, let's go do something. whether it's dinner or a movie or hey, let's go to Riverwalk and go watch the sunset or something. Whatever may be attractive to you, they're going to make that effort. They're going to learn what you like and what you don't like. There's going to be some fumbles here and there where they do something maybe you don't like, but that would be the biggest thing that most guys that I know would do, is they're gonna just put in that effort.
Okay.
And two, going off of what we were saying, your schedule, my schedule lately. If we go like back to dating apps, it's one reason why I'm not on dating apps right now, because I don't have the time. So when you have these guys that are on dating apps claiming to look for something but have no time, that's annoying. Like I will tell people right off the bat, like
that's why I stopped getting on them, because I was being asked on dates and I literally
saying.
didn't have time to go on dates.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not on them. And that's why we're not dating. Because you're that one.
I think I told you multiple times. I was like, I'm that person. I become that person that gets on when I'm bored.
I'm upfront. I'm upfront. I won't say I'm looking for something that I can't give.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. And then what do men really mean when they say they're not ready?
That's kind of a case-by-case basis. I know I've told people that I'm not ready because I'm not emotionally ready to be in a serious relationship. Whether that's, hey, I just got out of a bad relationship, or I am, let's use you for an example. If you are really busy to the point that you're overwhelmed by work or anything extra that you do, and you're just like, hey, I don't have the time to try and maintain a relationship. That's one way of saying, hey, I'm just not ready. Like,
okay, and then does that mean that they're not ready for her as a man, or they're not ready to give up like their freedom as an option?
well, here's the thing: if you're dating the right person, you're not giving up your freedom.
It's the best answer ever.
I'm just being honest, because I'm going to tell you, if for me, I mean, I'm getting ready to go travel to Georgia to go do a match that I'm shooting at. If somebody told me that I can't do it, they're going to be out of my house before I leave to go to that match, because I'm going to the match, or I'm going to go do whatever it is that I wanted to do. Now, there's going to be things where it's like, hey, I can't do this because we had plans or something. That's fine. But being told that you can't do something because you're with something, that's not the right person. It's not, because they're going to want you to do what you want to do the same way that you want them to do what they want to do. So if, let's say, do your viewers know what you guys do, like for work?
I don't know if we've ever told them. We do hair.
You would not tell by me.
So for example, if you, let's say me and you were dating, and you came to me and said, I want to start my own salon, and I told you that's a terrible idea, it's stupid, why would you ever think that? Are you gonna be with that person?
Probably not.
Okay, then.
No.
Yeah, and it's whether it's a hobby of yours or yoga. If somebody said, well, you shouldn't do yoga, why? If I'm with you and you think that is something as trivial as that is not something you want to be around, cool. Go have luck finding your own person, but I ain't it.
Okay.
Excuse me. But that would be my thought process on it.
So do you feel like, this isn't on my list, but
Okay.
do you feel like someone that is super supportive? This goes back to we had a whole conversation before we got on it, you guys.
It was what, a good 45 minutes, hour or so?
We're running late. In case y'all forgot, I've known Ryan since I was a kid, and he's like a brother, and so like he's usually my guy advice person. So if you feel like someone
at like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting text. What do you think of this? I'm like, bitch, I'm sleeping.
So someone that is super supportive.
Okay.
And like even ask you like, how's it going? Like, what's new with it? Da 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 da. Like, do you feel like they're invested in you?
Yes. Somebody that's, I mean, there is a point where it's too much, where you're smothering that person.
For sure.
But if somebody's supportive of you to do it, even if they don't think that it may pan out the way that you think it's going to, that's still a good thing to have, because it's never a bad thing to have people on your side of the ring. People that are, pushing you to do the best you can. or start your own company or start a influencer or something like that, because at the end of the day, you're so worried about failing or something not taking off, and you're worried about how other people are going to look at you. Who cares? Do
Yeah,
it.
because last time we were hanging out, I was asked like really out of nowhere, like, "Oh, how's the podcast going?"
Yeah.
I
And
answered, like,
actually,
how many subscribers are you at? I answered, and then he was like, "What was the last episode about?" I answered. Like, he genuinely wanted to like know, and
yeah.
I was like, "Wow, okay."
And I want to pull this up because a buddy of mine shared this. He's a very good friend of mine, and we work out together. But this was the best thing that I have read in some time. And here it is. People aren't afraid of failing, they're afraid of being seen trying. One day you'll realize that nobody was really watching, and that fear of looking silly cost you everything. Don't let that be you.
Mm-hmm.
And that is exactly why I'm like, if you can support somebody, even if you don't agree with it, if you're just like, hey, love what you're doing, keep at it. Somebody that loves to do, art or something like that. I could care less about art.
Mm-hmm.
But if you wanted to do it, hey, cool, awesome, keep at it. You're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hard to do.
Yeah.
And it's not that I'm like, oh my gosh, you're doing great. You're the greatest artist. I'm not gonna, gaslight you per se, but I'm gonna say, hey, keep it up. The only thing you can do is get better from where you were.
But also, like, if you're into somebody, you want them to be happy.
Yeah.
You want them to do what makes them happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for instance, like he asked all those questions and jokingly, like, did not gaslight me. He's like, maybe I'll watch one day. He's like, I know you told me what it was called, I don't remember, but like, I'm glad it's going well. And I was like, thanks.
Which means that it may not be something he's interested in, but
Which
he's
is
like, hey,
fine.
keep it up.
Yeah,
Keep doing
which
good.
is totally fine. But I was like, wow, like he actually genuinely wants to know how it's going. Like,
Yeah.
since I didn't bring it up, I was like, that's like kind.
Asking those kinds of questions is a way of showing that it's like, hey, I'm not only interested in you, but I'm also interested in what you're doing and how are you doing. So.
Yeah, and I was making her feel.
Can you just repeat that?
Why?
Because of our conversation earlier.
Shut up.
Speaking to the microphone.
Yeah, speak it loud and clear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me just. I hate you. I really do. Why are we friends?
Have you heard of? Oh, this is a good one. This goes back to the Taylor dude. So if y'all want to know who it is, let me know, and I will post it to our Instagram and our TikTok for you. Have you heard of the buckets men put women in within the first 10 minutes of meeting them?
Well, originally my answer was no, but now it is yes. I have heard of it.
Okay.
So
hold on. So for anyone that doesn't know the bucket,
fill them in.
The first bucket is, and I wrote it down because I didn't want to give y'all wrong information. The first bucket is wife, long-term relationship, can like definitely see building something with you, like future-wise. The second bucket is that they'll put some effort into you for sexual reasons, but they're never going to commit to you. And it's basically going to be what we nowadays call a situationship. And then the third bucket is you're basically a hit it and quit it. Like they're just gonna have sex with you and they're gonna put like no other effort into you other than that. And so based on that, true or false, do men truly know within minutes which bucket they're putting you in?
Initially, yes. However, that can change very quickly.
Okay, that was my next question. Have there been times when a woman from her original bucket can move to?
Oh yeah, bucket? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it like
bucket hopper.
So no, it would be more along the lines of like you meet somebody, you think they're the dream girl or whatever. She's super gorgeous, enjoys all the stuff that you enjoy, and then you find out something, that maybe. What's up, kitty cat? Maybe that you find out that they're talking to a whole bunch of other people and going out on dates with them after you guys have been going on dates for a month or 2 months. At that point, you're going in a different bucket. You're going into something else because now I can't trust you. Because if you, let's say, for example, you tell me, hey, you're the only one that, I'm talking to currently, and my buddy hits me up and says, hey, I saw so and so out last night. How come you weren't with her? Oh, well, that's news to me. I don't know. Well, boom, now you're in another bucket. And at that point, it can change. You can go
Can
back
you go
into.
from a lower bucket to a higher bucket? Like if you start out at a lower bucket, can you move to
Uh,
one of the higher buckets?
yeah, you can. Usually that takes a lot of time. That's something where it's like you learn somebody and then you have to learn them again and actually test them and see, are they being honest with you? Are have they changed what you didn't like? And if they haven't, then no. But if they have and they've shown it and proved it, then yeah. But that's usually something that would happen over like a couple of years. You're not, I mean, let's say.
So you can't start off in like the situationship bucket and like move to the wifey bucket.
That depends. That depends on what both people are looking for. If you're just looking for friends with benefits or like a situationship, and then it turns out to become more, then yes, it can happen. Is it likely in my opinion? Not really. Most of my friends that I've seen get into situationships, that's all it is. And then it either fizzles out or they become friends and that's it. And it's no longer like an intimate relationship. It's just you're one of the boys at that point. Why are you giving me the stink eye over there?
She's
Good
being
lord.
mean. She's in her thoughts.
She's mean. I don't like her.
I have a lot going on up here.
But yeah, I mean, you can go from one bucket to the other. Going down, you can go back up, but it takes a lot more work to do that. You got to change
But
yourself.
are there situations? Again, I'm going off the list.
You
guys,
100% are.
Are there situations where like maybe you put them in a lower bucket?
And you misjudge them.
Yeah, where like it
Yeah.
was like judged by looking or whatever, and then you get to know them and you're like, well, shit, I shouldn't have put them in that bucket.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially nowadays with social media, the way that people try and portray themselves, as if they're out partying on boats or anything, or, you know, if half of their social media profile looks like they belong on OnlyFans, well, that's all I'm going to see you as is that's all you have to offer is your body. If that's what you are going to portray yourself as on Facebook or whatever it is, where you're in bikinis or you're half dressed in half of your photos and you've got a ton of cleavage showing or whatever, that's all I'm going to see that you have to offer.
Mm-hmm.
Because if that's what you are advertising at the end of the day, and if I were to give you the time to actually learn you, which personally me, I don't think I would, but at that point, it's like, okay, maybe you can. But I don't think I would be personally, I wouldn't be comfortable with dating somebody who, is an OnlyFans creator. Why would I want to sleep with you when the rest of the world can pay $5 and see everything?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my brain, when I was glaring at you, I was thinking of a situation.
What's my thinking face?
I have a lot of things. Because I was going to say a lot of the bucket thing could be situational as well, because I had a connection that basically turned into a situationship as far as I knew, but I was only in that bucket due to fear on the other end, and it ended up not turning into anything because I had to protect myself. And then in the end, when they were ready to let go of the fear and explain to me why I was getting pushed into the lower buckets, I was already done. But in the end, it wasn't that he wasn't into me. It was situational for him. It was scary and whatever. So I do think the bucket thing is a little tricky.
It can be. I wouldn't use that to 100% sum up every interaction with somebody that you possibly want to date.
We just heard it a lot that most people know, most men know, like within the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of vibe they're getting.
Yeah, but here's the problem with that is that a lot of men, the first time they meet you, if you're all gussied up, he's just going to be full of lust. He's going to be like, yeah, I want to marry this girl. Like, yeah, this girl's great. She's gorgeous, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't care about what, your interests are. None of that. It is, you are so hit with that, I hate to say it, but punch drunk love. It is where you are just completely blinders and all you can focus on is how stunning this person is.
But have you
And you
ever
don't.
just gotten a feeling by somebody? Like, it's not just visual attraction.
Well, no, because I'm not married. So.
So you just haven't
Nope,
seen it
haven't
yet.
felt that one yet. I'll get back to you in a few years.
He's also single.
A little bit of a pain in the ass, but he's good.
Bit of a smart ass,
I
but
just mean even for dating, like I've met up with people and they're attractive to me, but I'm just not feeling that feeling. So I would know right away on the energy
eh,
whether I even want to date them.
I don't know. I mean, that could be a feeling in itself of like, hey, this ain't it. You know, because you have to have some form of a either. Well, I would say both a emotional and physical attraction to see a relationship go long term.
Agreed.
And if you're not feeling that straight off the bat, test the waters, obviously. But after a while, if it ain't it, it ain't it. Give up. Move on.
All right, so it's the same.
Yeah.
For us.
Like don't spend 3 years trying to date somebody that, you're not happy with.
Mm-mm.
Hi. Took me 8, but
I can't with you.
And in all fairness, it wasn't like that all 8 years.
No.
It was only like that the last 3.
Yeah.
Which is still a long time.
Sure is.
Don't make my mistake, y'all.
There was a few doozies, but
Mine's gone from 3 years to 3 months to 3 weeks to 3 minutes to 3 seconds. Bye. I can't anymore.
Bye.
Yeah.
Hello. Bye.
She says I say bye. I can't. Each
Ryan
person
was-
gets less and less of my
Ryan
time.
was one of the only people who like didn't get mad at me for like leaving that relationship. I lost a lot of.
Oh yeah, I told you
so
you
much
should have
away
like
from that.
what 2
Really?
years into it. I told you.
Not 2 years into it, but like
Into the bad of
into
it.
the bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
when shit started hitting.
I was
the
like, girl,
fan,
you
he was
need to
like,
get
what
out.
are you doing? And I was like, I fucking have a ring on my finger. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Call it off.
Not married, but like engaged.
Call it
Yeah.
off.
So I was like trying to fix it and make it better. Yeah.
Which we do.
Yeah.
Then you feel better in the end knowing you tried.
Yeah.
You just walk away.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you learn 3 years is too long and the next person gets less time and less time and less time. That's why I'm down to 3 seconds.
It's 0.3 seconds, but
0.3
yeah.
seconds. You asshole. Okay.
Pretty skilled at
We
it.
kept wanting him to come back, and now I'm questioning that. Like, where's Ryan?
Ah,
there's
jeez.
Ryan.
All right, what's the next one?
Through your dating experiences,
Mm-hmm.
what's the most important lesson you've learned?
Oh, boy.
And is there anything about yourself you want to improve moving forward?
Okay. Well, my dating experience has been, well, yeah, interesting. The biggest thing I learned was with one of my longer term relationships that I was in, where I kind of jumped into it pretty quick. Things were great for a couple of years, and then towards the end of it, it was the other person she was more focused on, she wanted a kid. She didn't care about marriage. She had already been married before, which is that's not a bad thing in itself that
Was
you've
this
already been
COVID,
married.
girl?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I had to think about that, but so yeah, that's all she was worried about, and I realized that I get it. We're getting older. We all want to start a family and have kids, but it needs to be with the right person.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you're miserable, your kids are going to grow up miserable.
Absolutely.
I wasn't, amazing as a person. I was drinking heavily. God, I was drinking a lot when I was with her, but That's a whole nother reason.
Oh, it was COVID. I think a lot of people.
Yeah, I think a lot of
doing
people were. But at the end of the day, I have also realized I have a very particular kind of humor as well. Um, Especially when I'm like with the guys and whatnot. And I learned, unfortunately, the hard way with one girl that I was dating that they don't always see that kind of humor where it's that, dark or aggressive humor or that kind of, I guess you could kind of call it dry humor where you're kind of an asshole, but everybody just knows you as an asshole. So it's just kind of, you're joking around and that's how it goes. Um, you're smiling at me like you know that. Is that you?
I often laugh and say I'm going to help this.
Oh. I mean,
I can separate a joke from reality.
is it bad that when somebody asks me where I'm going and the first response that it's so hard not to say is hell if I don't change my ways. But yeah, being another thing is being more patient. I even as a child I was extremely impatient, and it was always like now, 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 now. Everything needs to get done now. Now that I've kind of slowed down and started to take my time on things, it's like, well, shit, okay, all right, add it to the list. I'll get it done. Whether it's just something to do around the house or having to fix something instead of or wanting something. I want a new TV or whatever. I had to go out and go get it that day, the moment it popped in my head. It was all just impulsive. I've learned to be more patient and less impulsive. That was one thing that helped me out a lot. And then also, actually, the biggest thing is wanting to eventually start a family. That would be something that I didn't realize I wanted when I was younger, when I was, dating most of the people I was with. I mean, heck, COVID girl, I didn't see me wanting kids at that time. Even
just named her.
yeah, you did. You 100% did. Um, I didn't see me wanting to start a family. I didn't want kids at that time, and now I've kind of slowed down a little bit and realized, eventually I do want them.
Why'd you stay with her as long as you did if like she wanted that and you didn't?
Oh boy, I knew that was coming. Honestly, I felt like I was trapped. I felt like I had nowhere to go. I didn't have an ability to get a house to rent or an apartment to rent because it was one of those things where I was renting from a friend and then I met her. We jumped into a relationship pretty quickly. I think it was like what, 2 months, and we were getting pretty serious. And then I think by the third month we moved in together.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
I told you not to do.
Shut up. Every opportunity you get to say that, you take it.
I love it.
I hate it.
I love it. Because you do it to me all the time in fucking private. I'm doing it publicly now.
Hey, for the record, at least I've only done it once. She continues to do it. Back to where were we now? Now that we have derailed so far off.
You were talking about how you've changed and you now want a family.
Yes. So I didn't see myself wanting to start a family at that time. And it was still kind of like I was dating her, trying to figure out if I wanted to marry her. And about halfway through, I was like, I could see myself marrying her. And then it was a total 180. Just like that. A total 180. It just hit me. And I kept pushing through it and like, hey, maybe she's going through something or work's pissing her off or whatever it is. She's having a bad month at work. And it went on for like what, 2 years where she just wasn't a happy person, wasn't very nice to me, wasn't very nice to my friends. It was always an argument, at least 2 or 3 times a day. There was an argument about something, and I was like, you know what? Texted my dad, and I was like, I need out. Like, I might have to come move back in for a month or so till I can find a place to go rent. And my dad was like, come on. And he's like, your bedroom's still at the house. Me and mom aren't gonna bother you. And then I just said, screw it. I'm done. And I have tried and tried and tried, and I give up. I have done everything that I can. And that was it.
What she said.
I didn't really give her an opportunity to say anything because that happened. Okay, so the whole story of that, she had gone through my phone and seen that I was texting my dad, and I was like, "This is not working. I have tried, and I don't know what else to do. I've exhausted every option that I can to try and make things better. And I think I just knocked over your drink. But and then I got home from work one day. Excuse me. And I was taking a shower. I'm in there. She hadn't gotten home yet. So I'm in the shower. She gets home and comes in, whips the door open to the shower, and she just looks at me and goes, "So you're breaking up with me?" I was like, "Well, who said that?" And she's like, "Well, I went through your phone." I said, "Well, you got your answer then." And I shut the door and continued showering. Went and got out of the shower, changed, fell asleep on the couch, and moved out the next day. I said, "I'm done. See ya."
And she had nothing to say about what she read in the phone.
Nope.
About how you felt.
Oh, she said, I read that you were texting your dad, but
no.
I didn't give her.
nothing to
I
say on
didn't.
your
I didn't
feelings?
give her the opportunity
Mm.
because that was one of those. I am so fucking done with you.
Yeah.
That goodbye. See ya. And then that night, I remember hearing her on the phone with somebody when she was in the bedroom, and I was just like, whatever. Like, I'm out of here tomorrow, anyways. Whatever.
I get that. When I'm done,
Yeah.
I'm done too. Especially if I've exhausted everything.
Yeah, and it's like I have tried and tried and tried, and okay, you don't want this to work. Goodbye. See ya. I'm gonna go spend my time with somebody else.
Well, yeah, you gotta protect your peace.
Yeah. It just it ended nasty. And
Don't you wonder though, like with the people on the other end, because I've had that,
Mhm.
where I was very unhappy only because of the unhappiness of the person on the other end. And like, why do they want that? Why do they choose to have that as their life? Like,
I don't know.
why don't they don't leave? They don't end things. They just need a punching bag.
Maybe. Or I mean the age old saying, misery loves company.
Yeah, I don't think that. So I guess I don't think that way. Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
Do any of y'all have any questions for Ryan before we move forward? If so, like drop the comment for us and we will ask him for you.
I don't know what I just agreed to.
You just signed your life away. Your
Is
credit
it
your
English?
credit score is now
Agree.
0.
Oh, is that why my score keeps going down?
What's this? Oh, a new house. Sure. You're gonna wake up in 2 years and realize that you own like 15 houses and there's just a bunch of squatters in it.
Oh, too funny. Oh, I don't need to hear you twice.
Mm-mm. No, you don't. I repeat myself enough.
All right, no comments. So that's all the questions I have.
Oh, well, I just got on here.
That's fine. We can just do this. Is there a way to like mute this? We're still learning, guys. Sorry about you. Bear with us. All right. Well, we can move forward, and then if there are any, we can always go back.
But my questions are not on this page.
I know. So like, go out of the page, and then.
Oh, stay there.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it. In here. Okay. Question. What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever done?
Both of us answering, or just him?
Well, I'm gonna ask him. You can answer it if
Okay.
you like.
Okay.
In a date like setting, what is the most embarrassing thing you've done in public?
Embarrassing for me or
It's pretty open. I'll leave that up to you.
okay. I went out on a date with a girl. I think you you weren't part of this. You weren't there. We had gone down to
I've gone on some dates, guys. Just so you know.
Well, no, because I mostly take people to places that you have shown me, and I would probably run into you there because it was at the bar on what's it called?
DI.
Yeah, DI. So I went out on a date there with this one girl. She showed up plastered. I mean, we're talking 3 sheets to the wind already.
Tori knows about that.
We walk into the bar.
Not you.
No.
We walk into the bar, and the first thing she has to blurt out of her mouth is, "I just took a bunch of Adderall. Let's party." And I'm like, "Excuse me, what?" And I am mortified at this point. Like, it got to the point where she continued to drink at the bar after she was already shithoused. And I was just like, I don't know this girl. I don't know this person. I don't want to know this person. I don't want people to think I'm associated with this person. So then she goes around and starts hitting on everybody at the bar. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And she could barely hold herself up, and everybody, and this is a small bar, the DI bar. I don't know if you've been there or not. Okay. This
It's
is
not even there anymore.
what? They tore it down?
Yeah, it's gone.
Those
It got bought out.
bastards. The bar was the size of this room.
Yeah, it was like tiny little like hole
You
in
could
the
fit
wall
maybe
place.
12 people in there uncomfortably.
We did a couple.
Oh yeah, we had. I think we had like 25 or 30 people in there
Yeah.
one time. But so everyone in there is just like, get off of me. Like she's just falling over on people. You know, drunk. At this point, just shithouse drunk.
So she's the only one having a good time.
I don't even know if she was having a good
I had
time
a feeling
because
you'd
I think
say-
she had more fun than she realized. But I ended up leaving her ass there. And she lived like an hour away. Yeah.
Did you drive her there?
Yeah.
I did not know
Yeah.
that story.
Yeah, because she lived an hour away and she was like, oh, well, just come pick me up. I'm over at my parents' place. And she left her car there. And I was like, all right, cool. Because at the time, I really didn't feel like drinking much. So I was like, hey, if you want to drink, I'll drive. No problem. Don't mind. I think I had like 1 or 2 beers that I had 1 beer and I didn't even finish it because that's how long this all ended up happening in such a quick period of time. And I just left. Well, I get a bunch of calls from. Sorry, I get a bunch of calls from like the guy that ran the bar there. You know who I'm talking about. And he's like, "She's still here. Like, you need to come get her." I was like, "That she is not. No, not property of me."
Yeah, I don't have
Was
to do
it Lou or Joel?
anything.
Joel.
Oh,
Yeah, Joel texted me and he's like,
Joel's no bullshit.
"Yeah, he don't bullshit." He's like, "Listen, this girl is properly shithoused. She needs to go home." I'm like, dude, I'm already on my way home. Like, I'm 45 minutes away. I hauled ass out of there. And he's like, I saw you leave. And I'm like, call her a cab. I don't know what to tell you. She's not my problem now. Because I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. That is problems waiting to happen. Whether she wants to start a big argument, something like that is where a girl can cry, oh, he hit me or whatever. And then it becomes a domestic. And then it's a huge problem. I'm not going to deal with that. No, see ya later. You want to be like that? That's cool, but you can be a little 1-person party over there because I'm not going to be part of it.
You ever hear from her?
Nope, never did.
She just
Gee, I wonder why.
found her way home and never. Okay.
So word around the rumor mill is she had her mother come pick her up. Mind you, this is a fully grown woman.
Why
Who
did you Uber home?
I don't know. She had her mother come pick her up. She had her purse, she had her phone, she had everything. And I was just like, I was like, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Went and walked in my truck and drove home. I never went back to that bar after that because I was so mortified that Joel was going to chew my head off. Huh?
That was the last straw. That's why they shut down.
Thanks, bitch. That was a cool little bar, though. Well, since it's shut down, can we say what it is or no?
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's not really called that. I was going to ask what it stood for.
I'll fill you in afterwards.
Okay.
I mean, really, it was called the Corner Bar.
That was the nickname of it. Yeah, it was Corner Bar.
That's what everyone called it.
Yeah. Those of you that are around us know. If you know, you know. It was essentially like a local yokels, watering hole, and it was locals only. Like, you weren't a tourist and coming to this.
So bringing her there is a very intimate.
Well, bringing her there is like, hey, this is like a relaxed, chill place. We're not going into a club. We're going to go have drinks and be able to have a conversation. Like you could
kind of almost had to like live there to know it was there, which I lived there at the time.
That's how I found out about it, is from Corey. It was a cool ass bar. Had some amazing
Never
sushi
get to
too.
see it.
Oh, their sushi.
Their
is
sushi was
so
so good.
Sushi in a dive bar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's.
Like,
Hold up.
so
Stop.
good.
I said the same thing, and I was like, Corey, there's no fucking way I'm eating sushi from a dive bar. She's like,
It
just
was
try it, and I tried it. I was like,
good.
let me get 3 plates.
It was
And
so good.
I used to go back there for
and it
lunch.
was not expensive. Like,
No.
they had, like,
You could get
such good sushi.
you could get like 3 rolls of sushi for like $15, and it was
so
amazing.
good.
It was so good.
Mhm. It was crazy.
I hope they open up somewhere else
I was
because
gonna
that
say,
would
I
be
wonder what happened.
awesome.
Like, why did they shut down? Did you say it got bought out?
Yeah, so Alex sold it to some other people,
They ran it into the ground.
and then the other people sold it to these like really big investors that made it into like a finer dining type. I know.
So dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, whatever. All right, so what's the next one?
What's my next question? Oh, would you consider yourself adventurous, or do you play it on the safe side in your dating life?
All of the above. So, yes, I can be very adventurous, but when I'm first meeting somebody, I am very withdrawn as well. I don't give a ton of information, like about myself or anything like that. Like, I play my cards close to my chest in a safe way, but not to the way that I'm like, I'm not interested in you. It's more like you'll know when, it's time for you to know more. And not to be like controlling or anything, but it's just one of those like nobody likes someone that just dumps information all at once. But at the same time, be adventurous. You could meet somebody that you don't think would ever be on your radar, and you go out on a date with them. You're like, holy shit, that was awesome! Like I had a great time.
Adventurous, you're more open.
Yeah, I would say that.
I guess open and adventurous would be the same.
Yeah, there
Being in that.
isn't something that would like push me. I mean, well, okay, there is a couple of things. Like if you're an OnlyFans creator, no, I'm not going to date you. Just for
What if
what
they
we had
just
said.
do feet?
Corey.
I don't do that, guys.
I don't.
There was a topic of conversation
Yet,
in
apparently.
this salon, and so I'm like, well, I'm not going to show anything. Like,
Oh God. Okay. Well, I mean,
Or socks.
now that's just weird. Okay, that's just weird. Um,
Like, where do you draw the line?
that's what I'm asking.
I mean, I draw the line pretty much at porn, like, which is essentially what OnlyFans is. It's just you're getting paid without having to pay taxes, which is another thing that pisses me off. But like, I wish I could make like $5 million in a month and not have to pay taxes on it. That'd be great.
You probably
But
can. Yeah,
not as long as my parents are alive. Fuck that. I don't need them seeing that. Oh jeez.
Your mom
my
would
goodness.
kill you.
Yes.
Like literally with
Yes.
a shotgun would kill you.
I don't even think she'd go that far. She'd probably make it painful and last forever. I raised you better than this. That would be a very long, drawn-out process. I'm not trying to see that. Nope.
I have this question, but I kind of feel like Corey might have asked it ish earlier. But what decision do you look back on in your dating life and think, what was I thinking?
Dating COVID girl.
Okay, we did touch on
Corey saw that one coming. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I think part of it at that point was I was trying to get out of where I was at, and that was kind of an out in itself, just because of, and she knows the whole details of that whole story of where I was living at and dealing with a. Do I go into detail a little bit on it, or
That's up to you, friend.
dealing with a just raging alcoholic former friend now, and also he was my landlord, but I mean it was to the point that I was finding myself drinking a lot more at that time, and it was affecting me because that was the only thing we would ever do together was drink. So there would be nights where we'd all be shithoused and 2 or 3 bottles of Jack Daniels in. And it's like, I don't want to be around this anymore because if you're around it, not only are you going to pick up on that, but people are going to associate you with that activity. So if you're constantly out drinking with the boys and getting shithoused and posting it all over social media, Snapchat, whatever, people are going to think, oh, all this guy does is party and get drunk. He's an alcoholic. And that's not what I wanted people to look at me like.
Mhm.
But yes, 100% I regret doing that, and I don't know why the hell I did.
You had reasons though, because you said you were.
Yeah, but I could have just moved back in with mom and dad and found my own place.
You could have, but she came along, and there was something there because you said earlier, like
There was sexual attraction. There was that. And as time went on, it was more when things started going bad. It was more just because of attitude. The way that she carried herself, the way that she was to me, the way she was to my parents. So.
Because I was gonna say
Turkey.
something I learned, and I actually learned it through my divorce. I used to take a class, like a parenting class, and this part stuck with me. And it's why we shouldn't really ever regret any sort of thing. Like you can say, "What was I thinking?" But in that time, she provided you what you needed in that moment, and then you healed from the moment you were running from and no longer needed what she was providing. And
she went from bucket 1 to bucket 2.
I think she went to bucket 3 and then.
No, she went to bucket 4, which is the trash can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say from 1 to 3 to out the
Funny
door.
story about that. Like 4 months after we split, she got married.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
What?
Mhm.
And had a kid.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a whole thing.
Where are they now?
I have no idea. I've got her blocked on everything.
I'm sure you do, but
I think
I
she reached good.
I can't imagine that worked out.
She reached out to my mother about some like donation thing for like a rescue group for animals. And my mom had texted me about it. I was like, fuck that bitch. Like, don't even respond.
Yeah, no.
She was asking for a good chunk of money too. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the same response I had.
Yeah, okay.
Well, no thanks. I'm good.
That's my few questions. Do you have any questions?
I don't think so.
Oh, I had something that came up recently. We mentioned it last week with us, but maybe from a male perspective.
Okay, hit me with it.
So it's pretty general. I was driving and I was remembering a few years ago, like going down the list of all the qualities that I'm looking for in my person. And it was pretty long, and I was like, "Ooh,
I'm picky."
That's kind of a lot." But then I went through them again, and I said, "No, you're just looking for a good human." And then I thought to myself, like, I asked Corey, like, she has a list, I have a list. I'm sure you do. Like, mine mirrored me, and I was talking to my friend at home, and she was like, I have my list too, but I feel like I'm asking a lot. And I said to her, my aha moment for myself was I exist. So if my list mirrors me and I exist, then my person exists too. So do you find that your list mirrors you?
I don't know. I never really gave it that kind of thought.
What?
I'd have to think about.
This
I'm a guy.
The male brain.
Oh, that's really funny.
I'm a guy. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think about existential crises like that.
That's not existential.
Oh, I feel like that is like, oh, what am I looking for? Okay, this is me in myself. Like this is this list describes me.
No, okay, like non-negotiable.
Okay, skip.
Oh yeah.
Skip the part if it mirrors you. About. You don't have a list of qualities.
Skip the part that mirrors you.
We got to break it down. So we understand.
Listen,
what I'm asking.
Talk to me like I'm retarded and I'm 3.
We've got seniors, we've got children. Welcome to the male brain.
Yeah.
Step 1: do you have a list of qualities?
I would say so. Yeah.
Part B: Would those mirror who you are? Are you looking for an opposite?
I don't really know on that one.
He still doesn't know.
Well, here's the thing: is I really don't. I've never made a list of something that I'm looking for in somebody.
I mean, my list is in here.
How the fuck do you decide to date someone then if you don't know what you're looking for?
I go on fucking dates and I see how they act. I base it off of how they act.
Okay, so
But based
in all
off
fairness,
of how they act, you have to be like, I like women that do X, Y, and Z or don't do X, Y, and Z. Like that is a list.
Okay, we'll
I'm gonna
start.
vouch for
We'll
him a
start with the
little bit.
first one. Are they a liberal? If they are, no. Bye bye. See ya.
Because I
Do
will
you hate
say
guns? Bye bye.
Okay, that's part of your list.
Yeah.
Do you hate hunting? Bye bye.
Fair enough. I also go off of a feeling. Sometimes I can't put it into words, so I'm going to vouch for you a little bit.
Okay.
But that was not a hard question.
I hate you.
You were mean to me first.
Fair. You got okay. All right. You got me there. I got nothing on that one.
Different cat.
But which I'm usually not, but you probably see it right off the rip.
I woke up and chose violence today.
Sensitive
Okay.
times, man. Sensitive times for me. But off of what you were saying, as an example, I was sharing with you, I think recently, a friend of mine who is dating someone, and it's been, in my eyes, sorry, you know who I'm talking about, it's been toxic. And she goes back and forth with things that she doesn't agree with. And I keep telling her those things are going to change. And one is politics, and he hunts. And she has a problem with this. And I said, then you need to leave.
Yeah.
Because those are his beliefs.
If a man, if a man, if a man has certain political beliefs, you are going to be very hard pressed to change that.
Oh, hell yeah.
If a man hunts, that is in his blood.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not changing that.
It's a belief and a passion.
Yeah.
And personally, when I'm with someone.
Oh, no. It's not a passion. It's a way of life. When most of the guys that I hunt with, that is their life. They will tell their wives to get fucked to go hunt. And I know many of them who have gotten angry phone calls from wives when they realize that they're at hunt camp with us. They just say click, and then they turn their phone off for the week.
I just saw a reel, literally the other day, and it was a girl with like camo, like clearly like on a hunting thing, right? And she was like, when I chose to marry the man who didn't play video games and didn't like sports, this is where I ended up. I was like, that is so funny.
Okay, I need to get you. I need to get you on Vince's podcast so we could start asking questions like that about like, how would you deal with having a husband or a boyfriend that obsessively hunts? Because that's all we do. When we're out, like when me and Vince go duck hunting, that is our life. I'm literally going to Georgia this weekend to go do a match. I am hauling ass back home Saturday so I can go duck hunt Sunday.
When he says a match, he shoots competitively. Just so y'all know, that's what he's talking about.
So I'm driving 700 miles north, going to the match, driving 700 miles south, and then driving 100 and something miles to like the villages area to go duck hunt in the villages because it's duck season right now. For the size of German shepherds, it's not worth it.
You don't eat it?
Oh, I do, but I'd rather shoot a deer in Alabama or South Carolina. Worth it. It's really not worth it here. Hello, kitty cat. But it's few and far between. So if you whack me with your tail, we're gonna have problems.
I was just gonna say, like, off this topic of like beliefs and passions, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. Obviously, I'm divorced, but my ex-husband was a musician. Okay. Which would be just as consuming as hunting or anything like that.
If not more.
If not more. But through the years, even though it was hard for me at times, I was very separated from it all. I still said to him, I don't want to know you not playing music. Like, that's the person who he is. That's the person that I met. That's the person I fell in love with. So I dealt with my end of things in order for him to follow his dreams and his passions. That's why, like, my girlfriend,
and it's a give and take.
Try to take that away from somebody, and it doesn't make you less for them.
No, it's give and take. Like, you know, I got a buddy of mine. He's married happily. His wife's not a hunter. She doesn't care, but she's like, I don't want to get up early. I don't want to deal with driving 6 hours to go to hunt camp and then go sleep in a tent or a camper for the week because it's the opening week of deer season. She's like, I'd rather be at home watching, whatever TV show she likes to watch or football or whatever. And he hates doing whatever, she does, but he'll go and do that because she lets him go hunt and doesn't bother him, doesn't complain,
Because she wants him happy.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
good.
she wants him happy, and she's also loves to eat deer. She loves eating venison. So it's a trade. I mean, it's a bit of a trade off there. Is obviously she's going to eat it if he's bringing it back and putting it in the freezer, or maybe she doesn't like it, whatever. But
And
at
then
the
she eats
same
her alone
time,
time too, which
she
is
gets what
also
she
happy.
wants. He gets to do what he wants to
Yeah.
do and hang out with the guys, and be able to just that is our peace. When a lot of people don't realize that a lot of times when you're going hunting, you walk into the woods with a lot on your shoulders, but you walk out with considerably less.
Right.
Just because it's almost like a church, it's you get to sit there and contemplate. So I laugh when people are like, "Oh my God, you hunt? That's terrible." I'm like, "Okay, whatever."
I would imagine it's kind of like
Bye.
meditation.
Hmm?
I would imagine it's kind of like meditation.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Like
I also
thinking
know
about it, like
know
downtime.
some buddies that they get in the deer stand and first thing they do at 8 o'clock in the morning is start pounding beers, and by noon they're passed out, and you're shooting the deer from their stand. I have done that.
Yeah, I guess that's what you make it.
Yeah. I don't know, whatever.
I would imagine you get a lot of downtime, right? Waiting
Oh, yeah.
in the quietness of the woods.
The worst part is trying to get to your stand in the middle of the night. Like it's not even sun up yet, and you're walking out to your stand, and you're just like, I don't know what's around me.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, it's creepy.
Do you sleep much when you're hunting?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've fallen asleep in a tree stand more times than I can count.
That's not
I've fallen asleep in a tree stand at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and woke up the next day. Just woke up. I was like, oh shit, I fell asleep. Text everybody. I'm like, I'm good. They're like, we figured you fell asleep in the stand. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
You slept all those hours sitting up.
Yeah, I can do it. You can ask her. I sleep like I'm dead.
She does.
She has tried to wake me up before, and it did not go well. But yeah, if nobody bothers me and there's nothing around, nothing jumping on me, nobody jumping on me with a flashlight.
Okay.
I can easily sleep for 14 to 16 hours, like it's nothing. But I can also function on an hour and a half of sleep for 36 hours.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't have to make sense. It just happens.
Oh, that's good.
Part of that is when I was driving for a living too. I'd stop and pull over at the rest stop, sleep for an hour and a half, and I'd be in Texas and then drive on to California. Like I'd leave Jacksonville, stop in Texas, get myself some couple hours of rest, maybe 1 or 2 hours of rest, and then haul ass again, reset logbooks, and go. I don't miss it. I do not miss it.
my sleep. Me too. All right. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, I have
Mr.
one
Ryan?
more question.
Oh. We got one more?
Yeah.
Okay.
True or false?
Oh boy.
If he wants to, he will.
Yeah, absolutely true. And that can be used for just about anything. If he wants to text you, he will. If he wants to call you, he will. If he wants to take you out on a date, he will.
If he wants to make the time.
He will. But that streak goes both ways. If she wants to, she will.
Fair enough.
I got yelled at earlier, you guys.
Hi!
I called myself out. Okay. I called myself out.
That is definitely a two-way street, though, because like I've mentioned before, it's one of those, I'm going to give you the effort you give me. If I want to, I will, but if I notice that you're not showing the same effort that I am putting in, well, why am I going to do it? Why?
Do you think that in 2025, almost 2026, that the man should be putting more effort in the beginning and then waiting for the reciprocation?
No, absolutely not.
Don't yell at me.
No.
Don't
be lazy. Being lazy is
Okay,
what
but
kills the
sometimes
romance.
it's not lazy. Sometimes I'm not talking about him.
So
you know, I'm talking about the guy, hottie with the body we were talking about earlier. Yes, that's what I named him. Shut the fuck up.
I know, you told me.
So
I know everything before they know.
That's fair. Okay, sometimes though, I read text messages, and you know I'm guilty of this, and then I like get ADD distracted, and then the notification's gone, and so.
So do better.
Do you know what you have to do?
Yeah, do better.
All you have to do is this. Mark is unread.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm like, that doesn't happen.
That's on you. If you want to, you will.
Okay.
Hey, you're the one that brought it up, okay? Don't be mad that I flipped the script.
If it's gone, so I have to do that.
So
I do too, but sometimes I like read it and then I like literally get distracted, and so that does not happen.
So then, if you know that you do that, if you read it, take the time. Take the time to respond to it, or just say, "Hey, I'm busy. Can I text you in a few?" Or if I forget, just text me in like 20 minutes. Take that time.
But like what happens is sometimes I open it to read it, let's say, right, and I'm at work, and a client walks in, I jump up because I have to get my client. So like none of that is going to happen. So
there's also something that's going to preempt that. Did you tell them, "Hey, I'm at work. I may have someone walk in, and I'll go dark for 6 hours."
No.
If you want to, you will. I can't wait to start using that against you all the time now. You have created a monster.
This is a great exit.
But back to what you were saying.
Can I hide? Can I go girl?
No, you can't. In today's day and age, I think that somebody's alarm. I think that everybody should put in the effort. The whole like I want you to chase me shit. You do that to me, and I'm gonna be like, "See ya. Have fun running. I'm not gonna chase you." Like I will show you
fair
effort.
Game.
Huh?
Fair game.
Yeah, fair game.
You're interested. You want to text. You want to text. You want to call. You want to call. You want to ask someone out. Ask them out.
Yes, ask them out, or text them, or try and make plans, or do something, but show the effort. That's the one thing, and I know I harp on it a lot. I bring that up a lot because that is the one thing I have seen in all of my dating that people don't do is they just don't put in the fucking effort. It's not hard.
Right, so it's just as important to men as it is to women.
Yeah. Yeah, and I understand that there's the thrill of the chase. Yes, the guy wants to chase the girl. But when the girl realizes that she can have like 5 or 6 guys chasing her, the guy that's worth it is going to be like, well, why am I in a rat race?
Let me say something for myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about the chase per se, but Corey and I touched, I don't remember, last week, before, I don't know, about like a man versus a woman and kind of like getting back to
like old
more tradition of a man being a man and a woman being a woman. Obviously,
and not to say like women can't work or anything like that.
Yeah, y'all aren't allowed to work. Get in the kitchen.
Well, so we're trying to work with modern times,
more like the dating aspect of like the pursuit. Of someone else.
I hate to tell you this, but the ideologies of that are dead. You will never see that again. Social media has ruined that.
I understand that because I said modern day.
Yes,
mind you.
You will still.
I'm not looking to go back because I don't want to go back there. I'm an independent woman. I don't want to go back there. But
you're like, I like to vote.
I was talking about myself last week, I think, where I was owning my own end of this, where I was so super independent that I wouldn't allow a man to be a man. And I've been working on myself to soften a little bit.
That's fair.
If I'm looking for a man to be a man, I need to work on myself and allow that.
Yes.
So that's the extent of what I'm talking about, getting back to like, not like the strict man-woman roles, but a man would like that, right?
Well, yes, absolutely.
how you're wired and-
people say that chivalry is dead, and I do agree to an extent. Because just the other day, I watched a younger couple that was walking into a restaurant, and the guy opened the door and just walked right on in. Let the door damn near close on his girlfriend. I'm assuming it was his girlfriend. Maybe it was his sister, and he was like, "Fuck you, bitch." I don't know. But
They had a fight.
happened to me in 2021. Remember the guy that kept walking in front of me
Yeah.
and fucking leaving me? Seriously, I
But shit,
four
like,
days in a row, and I was like, I can't.
so
Was he tall? I didn't know you had little legs.
Everyone's tall to me, I'm
You're
sure.
like, I'm poor little
But
legs.
no, like it would be to the point, like we went to an amusement park and he literally turned around and was like, "Where'd she go?" Like he left me. I watched him do it.
but like shit like that is now it's now considered okay. And back in the day, if you were dating somebody and an older guy saw you do that to your girl, you'd get the shit smacked out of you. You'd be like, "What the fuck, dude?" And now it's, I hate to say it, but I mean, a lot of relationships are so disrespectful and it's become normal to do that.
But I
And
think what I'm
you
asking
really won't
too,
find
though,
that
like going into like the way a man is wired,
Mm-hmm.
your genetics, what drives you? Like, do you
Like we
need
went
to
into like we went into like using you as an example actually, which like
Oh,
you
thanks.
and I will never date, but like we talked about how you walked in the house for part 1 of this
Mhm.
last month, and you were like, "What do you need fixed before we start?"
Yeah.
And I
That's
like
a-
told
that-
them how you fixed the drawer that I put too many pots in. So like we use that as an example of like letting the
hang on.
man have like
We're going to go check that. We're going to see if it's gotten better or not. Oh, God.
it's the same. But it's not stuck.
I can at least open it. I'll take that.
Also, I don't know if you watched last week's episode,
I did not.
but she's been complaining about the light bulb in her room.
She fixed it.
Oh, there you
I
go.
went in there to fix it. It was a bit, but at
I
one
was setting
point,
up and I heard a scream and I went in there and I was like, "What's happening?" She was trying to fix the light bulb.
well, it came crashing down. I didn't expect that, and I was trying to like hold this up, and I was like, "Can you help me?" And then we're trying to get the thing in, and then I literally was like, "Ryan." So in a sense where we can do something ourselves, we were still needed.
That's not a
I
matter
would've
of.
welcomed you
That's not a
as
matter of
well.
being a man. That's a matter of how you were raised. 100%. That's how did your family do it? Because
But like, do men want the opportunity to like fix things and like need to be needed in those ways?
I don't
I
know.
think that's more like what you're asking, right?
I mean, here's the thing: is that a lot of guys will fix something because it inconveniences them, not because they were asked to. They're going to do it because it affects whatever they're doing, or they want. I hate to say it this way, but they want to hear their wife stop nagging them. Like, "Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, I need you to fix this, I need you to fix that."
That's what I was say. I wouldn't
Yeah.
nag you if you just did it.
Well, just because you, I mean,
do it.
listen, you asked us. You don't need to remind us every 6 months.
Yes, we do. Or you do it your damn self, and that's how I got handy. You want it done? You want it done right? Do it
But that's, in my opinion, that's a matter of how you were raised.
yourself.
You know,
Situational.
yeah, it's situational. Because there's a lot of people that think it's okay for, let's say you grew up and your mom was the one who was super handy and passed that on to you instead of your brothers. Well, now you're going to be the one who fixes a lot of things, who knows how to work on cars or knows how to fix electronics, whatever it may be. Or that may be a trait that you pick up because you found that you enjoyed working on X, Y, or Z, or repairing or tinkering or whatever. That is going to be just a matter of how you grew up and how you were raised. It's not a matter of being a guy or a girl.
Okay.
I know a lot of women that could do a lot better work than I can when it comes to just like little stuff around the house and whatnot. I know women who are younger than me that can build cabinets. If you told me to build a cabinet, I'd be like, "Good luck." You got the wrong guy.
I couldn't. I can't measure. I think I told you.
Listen, no matter how many, you cut it twice and it's still too
kinda
short.
like hair. You can
Not
feel
the same.
more. Yes, if you go like this on a wall,
No,
you can.
it's not a
And then you
ruler.
go like this.
You also
and you
don't
get your
use a
spot.
leveler, which drives me fucking bad.
I'm so glad I never did drugs.
Leveler?
Do you not know what a leveler is?
For what? You're
A
talking
level?
Yeah.
It's not a leveler.
Okay,
It's a
well,
level.
like, The thing you put on top where the liquid moves and you can.
It's
like,
usually a
I know what
machined
it
piece of
is, yeah.
aluminum, and you have a bubble level in it that
Yeah,
tells you
I have one
how
of those.
plumb you are. Okay. She didn't.
I do have one.
You have one now.
He bought me one. He also bought me a drill.
Good to know, because I don't have batteries for my drill.
Hmm.
I might need to borrow a drill.
She's got one.
Gotta
She never
charge
uses it.
But it's here. Not charged.
But
But no, I needed blinds one time, and I measured, and I didn't know how to read the thing, and I legit went to Home Depot, and I'm like, it's 22 and 2 lines. He's like, okay, it works. They fit.
oh my god.
That's my point is I couldn't build a cabinet.
Oh yeah.
I can't measure.
Neither could I.
I can measure twice, and it's gonna be wrong almost every time. I don't like measuring.
No, I get that. But yeah, that going back to where we originally were, it's 100%, how you were raised and what your interests are. Because I know a lot of people that love to either be, building things with their hands, working on cars, or building race cars, race trucks, motorcycles. Most of the girls I've dated don't know how to change a tire. Which that's not a matter of my man should do it. That's a matter of he ain't fucking here. You need to know how to get yourself off the side of the interstate.
Triple A.
I'm gonna have a coronary. Don't ever call me to come change a
I
tire.
think I could do it.
I called Triple A.
And you'll be waiting for like 6 hours.
Just 3.
Oh, just 3. No big deal. No biggie.
I haven't had to call down here. I don't know.
You wait a long time.
I feel like I learned that I could do it if I had to.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to.
Nobody wants. Listen, nobody wants to change a tire on the side of the interstate.
No?
Or on the side of the road or whatever. But it is a good skill to know is how to change a tire on your car.
I have to look and see. I don't even think I have a
Four-way, a lug wrench.
Yeah.
You got some YouTubing to do, girl.
Don't make sure I have it all.
Go on YouTube, search the make and model of your car, how to change tire. Actually, I got one better for you. Go on YouTube and search how to call AAA.
You actually don't call anymore. You do it online.
Do you really?
You do.
Oh god, that would piss me off.
And then you watch as the time continually increases while you sit there.
And
Yeah.
you can see them going.
At that point, I'm getting
Stop.
home. I'm figuring out a way how to get home. Fuck you, AAA. I'm figuring it out. Because I will figure it out a lot faster than whoever Joe Bob shows up. Plus, I hate AAA because they won't. If I have broke down one time and I called them and they're like, "Do you have a trailer attached?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." We won't help you. Well, then why do I pay you guys like $1,200 a year, whatever it is for your super duper crap? You won't tow my truck that has a trailer on it? Really? Okay, cool. So I've been paying you all this money for nothing.
All right, I would be mad at them too.
And
You can't unhitch your
they're
trailer.
pointless. But I'm not gonna leave a $12,000 trailer on the side of the interstate.
No, you would just put it like right there while they did your fucking tire.
Oh no! This is like you're
A
not.
tow.
This is an actual like truck needs to be towed. Transmission blew up. Yeah, that's when I blew up my transmission. So
Okay, got it.
yeah, you're not changing that on the side of the road. But yes, I would say it is still good to look for those morals and values. However, good luck in today's day and age.
Ooh. Okay.
That's just from what I've seen.
Okay. Like,
I mean,
it's really what I've seen.
Go you want some entertainment? Go on YouTube and just look up like TikTokers trying to change tires or TikTokers trying to change a light bulb. They struggle on a vehicle or something like that, or just how if you watch a lot of reels and whatnot of like the lovey-dovey reels where it's all like relationship goals, this, that, and the other. Usually you'll get the other end of that as well, where it's just guys that you'll see a video of a guy walking in somewhere, not holding the door, or it's pouring rain and he's got the umbrella over him and not in between, covering both of y'all, or
So
over
you're
her.
telling me to give up on
No.
finding a man and learn how to change my own damn tire and light bulb.
No.
Oh, my own goddamn unpack.
No, I did not say that.
I almost broke it first, but I did fix it.
What I'm trying to say is that it's not as common as it used to be.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not the one getting in the way of it because of my nature. Like a man, I've been told, like, that's how men are. They want to
be needed.
Well, yes. Well, of course we want to be needed, because if we don't feel like we're needed by the people around us, then we feel pointless. But at the same time, we also don't want to just be nagged all the time for this, that, and the other. Make your person feel needed, but at the same time, don't overwhelm them.
Back to my pickle jar.
Pickle jar. Oh, it's not even. We'll do that the next episode.
No, I told her when we were talking about this. I told her and them like being needed doesn't have to be a big task thing, right? It could be as simple as like you know how to open a pickle jar, but like ask him to open it for you.
Well, usually you're gonna have to do that whenever you've pissed him off and he goes in and tightens all the jars in the kitchen.
That's rude.
Well, I mean, that's how you get back at people.
I'm gonna get back.
That's passive aggressive.
Have you tried bread and butter pickles?
No, I don't like
He doesn't
pickles.
like pickles. I asked him today because I was gonna.
I hate pickles.
But he hates pickles.
But
hate
these
them.
aren't real pickles. You
Don't
might
care.
actually like these.
Don't care. Nope. Will not like them. I promise you.
He doesn't like fermented
No.
food.
They're fermented. These are
All
weird.
pickles are fermented.
These are not pickles.
They're like
You just called them pickles.
They're called bread and butter pickles,
but they're like sweet.
But
it's weird.
Love every kind of pickle. I can't eat these. I don't consider them a pickle. You might be surprised.
Nah. You lost me.
As far as the push.
On that note, thanks for tuning in, and we will see y'all next week. We do have 2 other platforms. Our Instagram is Seriously Sir 2 with 2 O's, TOO. And then our TikTok, we also have is seriously.sir. And then don't forget, if you have any stories for us that we can share and talk about on here, you can email us at seriouslysir2, TOO, @gmail.com. Have a great week, y'all. Bye.